Hey, it's Arlen Schweiger with CE Pro, and today we have Jim Huddlebrink, Director AV Distribution at Draper. Jim, thanks for joining me.
Thank you, Arlen. Appreciate the time.
So, Jim, we wanted to highlight some of the latest solutions and different market applications that Draper is addressing in terms of the home, residential, commercial applications. There's a lot going on. Let's start with some motorized shade products that you have. I know you had some very exciting announcements at the recent CEDIA Expo show. What can you tell us to highlight some of the solutions there?
Yeah, thank you. The key part we're really focusing on is just a total launch of our window shade products into the home channel. It is not a new product for us. Draper has been doing window shades since 1902. And has been our primary product line throughout all of these years. However, we've been certainly focused on being much stronger in the commercial world, and that doesn't make a lot of sense nowadays, especially with the product range we have. It seems to be a really good fit to go into the residential market and reinvigorate and show everybody what we can do. Motorization wise, we're tied very strongly into Somfy motorization, but we also get into some really unique products that might fit some unique applications for the home channel too, where we can get into skylight shades and motorized bottom up shades and unique products that maybe a lot of people don't know about. But we are a full service product line, so we carry everything in motorization from battery operated, low voltage motors, standard high voltage motors, and also different control applications. Everything everybody needs, we seem to have it covered.
Yeah, Jim, it sounds like you have really addressing all sorts of areas. Is that some of the market trends that you're hearing from your dealers and reps and distributors and everyone that you're dealing with in terms of, hey, our guys aren't just doing windows, but there's really a lot of other possibilities out there for motorized shading these days, and including resi-mercial and commercial?
Absolutely. A lot of the customers are going to cross over because a certain dealer that sells window shades is known for selling window shades. They may have to do and step into a commercial application, maybe for a restaurant, what you might call soft commercial, or even into larger commercial applications for whole building operation systems. Draper certainly has lived in that side of the world, and has been on the home side as well. But those products can carry into either side. And what I think will happen is people don't realize that we do the battery operated systems, as well as the low voltage systems, as well as the manual shades, and even into the high voltage motorized products. A house can have every one of those products in it for a certain room, and then they want to operate it through radio frequency, battery operated products in less used rooms, and maybe even some manual shades into the bedroom. So you could mix and match, and that's important to know. And then you step outside, and there's those outdoor units as well to help increase your home living space even in the wintertime. So that's a full product line for Draper altogether,
Right, we're
covering
seeing
everything.
that a lot more and more too, in terms of, really that outdoor lifestyle, even kind of adding that extra, zone to a house where you can have that possibility. In terms of that breadth, and we wanted to ask you about some of the other solutions because obviously, like you said, your dealers, they're having a lot of crossover these days. Certainly, shades is a big part of it in terms of residential and on the resi-mercial, or what you said, kind of soft commercial. And shades is a really good segue into that, into some of the other solutions that you have coming up as well, or that they can kind of lean on for some of those applications that you're seeing more. And with Infocom on the way this month as well, what are some of those things that you're highlighting that might pair well with dealers who are already implementing your motorized shades?
One of the things that we've also especially are going to be talking about at Infocom is our introduction into the LED world. Direct view LED is becoming larger and larger, especially on the commercial side. And those mount solutions are generally custom in nature. The wall mounts aren't necessarily custom in nature. We've worked with the manufacturers of the other LED companies to make sure that we have a good fit for those unique products. When it comes to having that wall mount, that's great, but traditionally they're going to get hit with the customer that wants to have a floor supported, wants to have it lift out of the way, wants to mount it from the ceiling or from both. In those situations, that's where Draper's custom AVMS division comes in and gives them a solution that isn't necessarily off the shelf. So those direct view LED products have been fun and exciting to work on and get those custom solutions going. In turn, that could fit into the home channel down the road as well. Also, on the projection side, projection hasn't gone away. It's actually had quite a resurgence in the last couple of years, and we're still in one of our main product lines into projection screens, as well as projector lifts for the projector. So at Infocom, there'll be an introduction of a new wall-mounted below ceiling product called the Acumen, which can be battery operated, motorized, or manual, and be tab tension or non-tension. So it's an extremely flexible product and a better looking product for the customers that want a nicer looking housing.
Great. And so we know that certainly those types of solutions our integrators will be looking for at Infocom show. The kiosk at CEDIA Expo generated a lot of buzz for that show. I caught the solutions there, and they were great to see. And from the sound of it, Draper, you guys are really arming dealers with just a wide array of possibilities for some really creative and practical installs for both residential and commercial clients. So with that, Jim Hiddlebrink from Draper, thank you again so much for joining CE Pro.
Thank you for the time. Appreciate it.